Price with Healthy Fit. Thank you for joining me for today's workout. This workout is a little bit different than some of our other workouts because we're combining some cross-training strength and HIIT movements along with running, walking, jogging, or marching intervals. So you can do this workout in your home, either jogging in place or marching in place, depending on your situation and your fitness level. Or you can take the workout outside and enjoy the beautiful weather like I have here today. So what we're going to do is combine a running interval, and you have some flexibility depending on your goals and where you're at in your training today, how long that running interval is. I would start with a 1-minute interval, but you could certainly do longer intervals. If you're running a longer distance, you can do 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes in between exercises. That is entirely up to you. You could just hit pause or grab the workout graphic that I'll post with the movements and save that to your device so you have it while you're running, and you can do it along the way. So our protocol for today's workout is 1 minute of sprinting, running, jogging, marching, your choice, followed by a 15-second recovery interval where I'll explain the workout move, 1 minute strength cardio HIIT movement, and then we circle back to our running, jogging, walking. You can certainly do this as sprint intervals as well. You may need to increase your recovery time for sprint intervals up to 30 seconds in between movements. You don't need any equipment for this workout. I'm on the beach, so I grabbed a mat, a towel. If you're doing this on your run, you can do the workout movements right where you're at on the sidewalk, in the grass, wherever your workout takes you today. They're not designed to be things that you necessarily need to have a mat for. Mine's primarily to keep me from getting super sandy during our workout. Make sure you're properly hydrated, carry your water with you, and an emergency snack on that run. Grab your stuff, start your watch if you remember to put it on today, and let's get started. Starting with our first warm-up move, squat in a prayer, feet are shoulder width apart. Stepping back into a lunge, rotating and twisting open. Squat, leaning back, activating the glutes and the hamstrings. Step back, open and twist. Now on this lunge, I want you to make sure your feet are parallel, your knees are coming in alignment with the toes. Let's do one more on each side. Moving into curtsy side lunge. Crossing behind, pushing back into the glute, no pressure on that front knee. Curtsy, you can tap or float right into the side lunge. Nice long stretch in the straight leg, again pushing back into the glute. Curtsy, you can float that leg if you want, or tap. Your choice. You can reach down towards the knee, the shin, or the floor. You can add a little rotation. One more on this side, and then we'll be switching sides. Other side. Same thing, crossing behind, pushing back into that glute. No pressure on the knee. Tap or float the leg into your side lunge. You can add that rotation. Your choice. That rotation will feel great as a warm-up to your spine. Feeling that good stretch on the straight leg. Pushing back into the glute. Last one right here. Next movement, rolling down to plank, 2 push-ups. On your knees or toes, your hands are stacked under your shoulders. Nice long line through the spine. and walk it back. Roll it up. Let's do that again. Roll it down, walking it out. On your knees or toes. Nice long line through the spine. Big shoulder roll. Next movement, I'm going to turn to the side here. Big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. You can reach for the ground or cross your arms. Allow your head to hang. Let's bend and straighten, warming up the hamstrings. Feeling that good stretch. Getting them nice and warm all the way up. And roll it up. I hope you're warmed up. Get a sip of water. It's time to work. So hopefully you've decided how long your intervals are going to be. You'll want to set your interval timer on your watch or on some sort of device so that you can keep track, because you can do 1 minute or you can do longer. There's a lot of flexibility here for all fitness levels and longer lengths of workout. So your timer is going to have your workout time, and then you'll have 15 seconds transition, and then 1 minute for our movement. So if you set your timer for 1 minute with 15 seconds recovery, 1 minute, 15 seconds recovery, that will give you enough time to work through the movements. Let's do this. So you've got that timer going and ready. You can do marching in place, you can jog in place, you can physically go on your run. It's up to you. Moving into our first move, stance jacks. Reaching down towards the outside of the leg, jack and down. Your arms are like I Dream of Jeannie. You can also tap if you're doing a low impact option. Getting that butt down. Give me a big smile. We've got 20 seconds left. So we're only doing each set of strength and conditioning movements one time. So I want you to give me your best, because you only have to do it once. So this would be your transition time to go on your run. Our next movement, shuffle knee. Step 2, 3, knee, knee. Driving that knee up, exhaling as you drive the knee towards that elbow. The lateral movements are great for knee strengthening. So is the sand. If you do any trail running, you need to have strong ankles, because there's lots of unsturdy surfaces. Sometimes you're running through sand. You can pick up the pace. We've got 10 seconds left. So you go on your run, pause the video if you're doing that. Otherwise, you can jog in place. Getting down on the floor for our next movement, plank up downs. On your knees or toes. Feet are a little bit wide because we're going to be unstable as we come down into a forearm plank and up. Down, down, up, up. Alternating the starting arm. Squeezing the butt Engaging the core all the way around. Nice long line through the spine. You're not looking down at your feet. You're looking up ahead in front of your hands for that nice, long, neutral spine. Engaging the core. If you feel like you're starting to arch your back, I want you to drop to your knees to finish with that nice, long back. All right. Go for that run. Whether you're running down the beach, pause that video, and I'll see you in a few. Next conditioning move. Welcome back. Push-ups. We're going to do 5 regular, 5 tricep. So 5, hands stacked under the shoulders, on your knees or toes. Nice long line through the spine. Then walk your hands in. So your arms are going to pull back and rub up against your rib side body or your shirt. A minute's a long time. I give you permission to go between on your knees and toes. And then you're stepping out. Again, bicep push-ups. Working. All right, time to run. Pause your video. You can run in place or march high, jogging, sprinting. This is your workout. Make it count. All right, next movement, next conditioning. Stepping back, pick a leg, feet are parallel. Lunge, pulse, 2, 3, we're gonna engage our balance. Knee, driving that knee up. Your feet are parallel, like train tracks. Knees in alignment with the toes. We don't want the front knee to cave in or the back one, nice and straight. Driving up, engaging the core. This is good work for your ankle. Boom, nice and powerful. So the goal on these lunges are those 90-degree bends in your legs. Drive your knee up. 3, 2, 1. See you after your run. Welcome back. Stepping back into our lunge on the other side. Same thing, your feet are parallel, knees coming down in alignment with the toes. 3, 2, 1. Drive that knee up. 3, 2, 1. Knee. Remember, our core is engaged to prevent wobbling. Control the knee. Find a good foot tripod here. Feel your heel, the balls of your feet in each one of your toes, providing you balance. Remember, we can be anywhere in our range of motion, but our goal is to be nice and low, transferring our weight to the front. Two, 1. See you after your run. Curtsy Pulse with a crunch. Stepping back, pick a side, pushing back into that glute. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Tap or float the leg. Oblique crunch. Again, we're working our balance. You should be feeling this in the outside of the leg. Yes, I'm feeling it already. Again, no pressure on that knee. If you're feeling it all in the knee, I want you to shift your weight. This is glute and outside the leg work. Now I want you to concentrate too on when we exhale, that oblique right here. Strong exhale. One more. All right, I'll see you after that run. Welcome back. We're doing curtsies on the other side. Stepping back, curtsy, pushing back into that glute. 3, 2, 1. Tap or float the leg. Exhale, oblique crunch. 3, 2, 1. Let's get low and feel it in the glute and down the side of the leg. Don't forget to sip on your hydration. Gotta stay hydrated. It'll prevent muscle cramping. I've got electrolytes, some hydrate in my drink. To help me feeling strong in this hot and humid weather. All right, I'll see you after that run. Welcome back. Working our balance again, strengthening our ankles to prevent strains or sprains. Side lunge, pushing back into that glute. Find your balance in tree. Ankle, calf, or quad. No pressure on the kneecap. Pushing back, you can tap down and then find your balance point. It's up to you. If you need to kickstand that foot, grow your roots right here. Again, we want to activate that foot tripod. So as we transfer our weight here, I want you to feel it in your heel, the ball of your foot, each one of your toes, gripping and grounding you in the surface. One more. I'll see you after your run. Welcome back. Side lunge tree on the other side. You may find one side is stronger than the other. We need to build that stability in both legs, pushing back into that glute at the ankle, kickstand, calf, or quad. Make sure you're not pushing on the outside of the kneecap. We don't want that. Your choice. Find your range of motion today. You can float the leg into that tree or tap down and then find your home. If your hands are more comfortable here, press those palms together. It's up to you. We can even do a wavy tree just for fun. Push. I'll see you after your run. Welcome back. We're getting down on the ground for some bear crawls. Option 1, you're in that tabletop position, curling those toes under. Keep those elbows soft, just hold the bear. Option 2, walking forward and back. You can walk far or stay on your mat depending on how much space you have. The closer your knees are to the floor, the more core engagement. Arm and leg coordination here, moving left and right. Oh my goodness, the sweat is dripping. Couple more seconds. I'll see you after your run. Welcome back. I'm really wishing I had a sweat towel. All right. Inchworm 2 push-ups. So we're gonna walk it out on your knees or toes. 2 push-ups. Nice long line through the spine. Then walk your feet up. And my mat's short, so I'm gonna turn around and do it in the other direction. Walking out to a full plank on your knees or toes. Nice long line through the spine. Walk those feet back. Feel that in your hamstrings. Again, you're looking out in front of you for that neutral spine. That's it. Go do your run. I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back. This is our last conditioning move. Plank jacks. Option 1, on your knees, tap your feet out, alternating. Option 2, on your toes, tapping, alternating. Option 3, jacking it out. So something I want you to concentrate on is pulling apart the mat with your hands to open up your chest. We got 20 seconds left. Push through. I give you permission to alternate. If you start breathing too heavy, or if your back's starting to arch, drop down to your knees. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get a sip of your drink. You earned it. Now we're gonna cool it down. Great work today, athletes. Whether you are marching at home, walking, jogging, you made it happen. You should be proud of yourself. I know I'm proud of you. Doing a conditioning interval workout like we did today will help improve your performance and reduce risk of injury during your next race. Let's cool it down, starting with a quad stretch. Find your balance again, grounding that foot with your heel, the balls of your feet and your toes gripping the floor or the ground. Bring those knees together, pulling the heel towards the butt cheek. Nice deep breath, sending the blood back to your heart. Figure 4 stretch. And for any of these, if you need something for balance, you can use a chair. I don't have that luxury today. So we can start with a squat prep and then folding over into a figure 4 stretch. The lower you sink into this stretch, the more you're gonna feel it on the outside of the leg. That IT band. All right, let's do that on the other side. Squat prep, find your balance, crossing over. Sink into that stretch. You can also do this stretch seated from a chair position, crossing at the ankle or over the thigh. Just don't put any pressure on the ankle itself. All right, coming down to the floor in a plank position on your knees or toes. Stepping forward into a runner's lunge right here. Rotate and reach. Feel that good stretch. Again, you can be on your knee here. We also have a standing option for this right here. Now everyone come to your knee, roll out to the outside of the leg. You may need a pad under this other knee here if you have a hard surface. Leaning in to really open up the inside of the leg. Now we're going to reach up, pushing our hips forward. I'm going to scoop my leg forward. Press, feeling this hip flexor. Again, you may need a pad under the knee. One more time. Switching to the other side. On your knee or toe, rotate and reach in that runner's lunge. Stacking hand, shoulder, shoulder, hand. Again, nice deep breaths. Everyone drop to their knee. Again, you can place a washcloth under that knee for padding. Roll to the outside blade of the foot. Leaning forward. You'll also feel this stretch on the outside of the ankle. You don't want to overstretch, but we did some stabilization work, so that should feel good to stretch it out. Pressing your hips forward as you reach up, shoulders away from the ears. Feel that good hip flexor stretch. Reach up and over, overhead side stretch. Let's do that on the other side. I'm going to switch knees. Reach up and over. Thank you for joining me for today's running, interval, and conditioning workout. Please let me know what you thought of the workout. Tag me in your sweaty selfie at Kella Price, at Healthy Fitness Life Coach. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Athlete Strength Program, at Hit 30 Workout. I'll see you next time.